Good morning, everybody. Lee Brower here, and welcome to this week's edition of Meaningful Monday. I am grateful to be here, and I am glad to be here. Imagine you're standing with me, and we're on top of the South Twin Tower. This has to be over 20 years ago, so we're going back in time. And you're 1,400 feet off the ground, almost. We're looking out at the South Tower. We'll see, we're on the North Tower, South Tower. We're looking at the North Tower. And we're seeing clouds go beneath us. We can feel the buildings sway because that's what they do up there. I've been there. The wind blows, little moisture. Now stay there. Stay there. I'm going to tell you about Hyrum Smith. Hyrum Smith, a good friend of mine, just passed away this last year due to cancer at a young age. He's one of the co-founders of Franklin Company that makes the Franklin Daytimer, which became Franklin Covey. He had a group of us over 20 years ago, obviously, a group of us in a meeting, and he said, imagine that I put an I-beam out here in the parking lot. It's 200 feet long. It's this wide, so it's 18 to 24 inches wide. And I'm going to give you $100 for anybody that's willing to walk that I-beam and not fall off. Do I have any takers? Everybody raised their hand. Off we go. Right? If he offered that, we would be there. But he said, I'm going to change the parameters just a little bit. Let's assume I pick that I-beam up and I take it to New York and I bolt it on each end to the North Tower and the South Tower. 200 feet, that's about 180 feet difference between the two. That's plenty to bolt it securely. I'll still give you $100 if you'll walk it. Who's willing to take it? Nobody. Okay, so he went all the way up to millions. He went, okay, $2,000, $40,000, $100,000, $2 million, $20 million. No takers. No takers. Comfort zone's a very interesting thing. See, we didn't have to leave our comfort zone as long as it was on the ground, but everything changed when we had to leave it up at a different place. And being able to understand our comfort zone and how to work with our comfort zone is something that I believe is essential for our own growth and is essential for living. They define comfort zone as a set of routine behaviors. Notice the key on the word behaviors that present a low anxiety and little stress. It's what we eat, it's how we dress, it's who we hang out with, it's what we do for leisure. And all of these factors comprise our comfort zone. It's a behavioral place, if you will, of low risk and high security. And walking on an I-beam at 1,400 feet, I guarantee you, is outside of our comfort zone. But to perform at our very best in life, psychologists tell us that we actually need a dose of anxiety to develop and grow. And they call this optimal anxiety. In essence, it's the moderate discomfort that we need to perform at our highest. You see, with too little anxiety, we grow complacent. With too much, we can't even step outside our front door. But with the right amount, we can take risks, we can grow, and we can thrive. And ideally, we want to take risks regularly so that optimal anxiety becomes a habit. So what are those areas in your life where you could use some healthy discomfort? Perhaps it's to take some risks in your career, your personal life, travel somewhere, take an improv class. What kind of healthy challenge do you need right now, no matter what you're doing, whether you're a student, professional, own your own business, whatever, you need this healthy challenge, this optimal anxiety. And if it feels intimidating, maybe it's time to explore what's behind your fear. But for me, I have a number of fears. I have a number of things that I'm afraid of. It doesn't have to be something big, like hiking the Grand Canyon or jumping out of an airplane. I don't feel confident sometimes just learning a new software program. I kind of resist that. It's outside of my comfort zone. I feel uncomfortable sometimes expanding my social circles, reaching out to neighbors. And the longer I wait, the more difficult it becomes. I'm afraid to do some of these things, but I'm more afraid to not do them. And stepping outside of your comfort zone doesn't mean selling all your things, packing a bag and heading to a remote island to survive off the land. I mean, even small changes, and especially small changes, They expand our boundaries. Just keep in mind that while pushing yourself may feel uncomfortable, it also means you are growing. I think it was Karen Salmonson that said, "The best things in life are often waiting for you at the exit ramp of your comfort zone." What's at the exit ramp of your comfort zone? Let's get on the exit ramp, shall we? Let's add more optimal anxiety to our lives, and let's grow, and let's live, and let's make life meaningful. Have a wonderful week. I look forward to talking to you next week. Bye-bye.